back, everybody, to episode lucky number 7 of Beyond the Rounds. Yeah, real quick, we're not sponsored or anything. If you guys do want to sponsor, that's cool.
Please.
But I'm just gonna stick this right there, mainly because they're supplying all the energy we got today. Marcus already drank his.
My God, I had that orange drink.
Crushed the can.
I love that orange drink. That's so good. Those things are dangerous because you ain't supposed to drink. Like, they have all these vitamins on there, B6, B12, B all this, and then it says
you don't
drink this if you 18 or under. You know what I'm saying?
Hands all shaky.
Hey, I be killing those cans. They good. So I killed mine already. The orange dream. I think that's what sour gummy one.
Sour gummy, yup. Oh, it's so good, bro.
So shout out to Rain Energy Drinks for supplying all the energy for this podcast.
Yeah, usually.
Usually that's what's happening. We just doing it before we record.
Yeah.
And really it's because, not because we're not excited to be out here giving more content, because, man, we look forward to it.
Yeah.
But we do this after training camp.
After camp.
After.
Not after, like, training. After camp.
Yeah.
Which means we're getting ready for fights. We're getting people ready. We're pushing. We're grinding. That's about an hour ago that we stopped camp. And Marcus is still sitting here all sweaty, bro.
It's nasty.
It's actually kind of gross.
It's very nasty. But this thing,
I can see his feet on the mat.
This ain't new though. Like, we expose it. We exposing all this. Like,
that's why we shoot from here up.
Yeah. Every episode, this is the state of what we're dealing with before we start recording. So typically, I'm sitting in a puddle of like sweat juice, booty juice, baby. It's nasty. Y'all can't see. That's why we got the little tarp and everything. I sit way all the way up on the table, and literally because we trained, it's getting warmer outside now.
Yeah.
So shit, I got literally sitting in a puddle. Yeah. My chairs got booty juice on it.
And these are D's chairs. This is
hey, sorry, D.
These office chairs, man.
Hey, so we just winded down, man. It's not very comfortable sitting here in booty juice trying to be high energy, giving you content. But we do this because we enjoy it. But that's the reality of it. I changed my shirt still.
Yeah, the shirt always looks good.
So we look like we fresh, and this is like, we just coming in here just to do that. But
that's why I usually I got colored hair all the time. My hair is always a different color, but that's why I always have a hat on. My hair be all stupid stuff to me and stuff, so that's why I always got a hat on. But shout out to Rain, shout out to Energy Drink, shout out to Green Apple Gatorade for helping us out. Like you said, we're sitting here like this, not dozing off, but enough to be like, we gotta do something. Yeah, we gotta hit record.
Hit record and just hop into this thing.
We gotta jump on it, man.
I tell you what, if we would have pressed record an hour ago before these energy drinks kicked in, we would have looked like we were starting a recording for like a depression prescription medicine.
If you have signs of depression,
any signs of depression or lack of whatever, please.
Yeah,
that's what we look like.
But it shows all like the symptoms, drowsiness, and being tired, and are you not interested in what's going on? That was us right now, a little while ago.
A little while.
But
we on now. Man.
Yeah, we good today. Man. We're good to go. Real quick, before we start recording, we're talking about pretty much songs, walkout songs.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna start switching mine up just a little bit. Actually, like big switch up. I've had the same walkout song for 10 years or something. So my very first fight, I came out to Johnny Cash, When the Man Comes Around. For some reason, that song always just got me in that mood, ready to go.
That's it's a cool song.
But yeah, I came out to it once or twice, and then people were like, "Oh shoot!" Usually older people, like Johnny Cash, what?
50s plus, like.
Yeah, 50s plus, 50-year-old. Nobody my age, everyone was like, "What do you come out to, dude? It should put you to sleep." But I'm thinking about switching it up now, just because I want to go out there and have some fun. Still love Johnny Cash, still love that walkout song. But yeah, it just puts me in a different mode. Now I just want to go out there and have some fun. So I'm trying to think of different songs. I'm playing a bunch of stuff that we used to play like 10 years ago.
It is still like old.
Like Usher, like yeah. I think that would be cool.
Usher, you know what, man? I like that. Like, I feel that idea. Like everything that's going on right now.
Yeah, that's why. maybe if I fight in June and nothing comes out, and his name ain't on no list.
You ain't been following. Hey man,
it's not that heavy, bro. He's like a victim right now.
But it's still kind of ugly. You know
yeah, maybe.
It's still kind of ugly. By the time June come around, there's a lot of time between now and June.
Yeah.
You come down, and then the story unfold. It might be. I like.
Yeah, but I feel like that could be anybody, bro.
That's a bad look, though, man.
You might not be able to come out to Jay-Z anymore, bro.
You definitely can't. Oh yeah, man, Jigga. That's my man. I came out to. I switched my songs every fight.
Almost every.
I think I doubled back maybe on one or two songs. But I've come out to a lot of Jay-Z, and then I seen Jay-Z. They come trying to pull my man Jigga in on this. The Diddler conspiracy. I think so, heard, bro. I heard I was like, I don't even play no P Diddy anyway. You know what I mean? Since I was like 16, I remember playing All About the Benjamins when I was 16. And I'm broke. I don't know nothing about All About the Benjamins. I was playing the rock version. So I haven't messed with Diddy since. So I'm like, whatever. But when they pulled my man Jigga,
they're gonna get it, bro.
And then they say, yeah, Beyonce, they've been living separately.
Bro, they're gonna get him. They're gonna get them before they get Usher.
And I'm like, man, I came out to Rock Boys. I remember one card. Hey, I was feeling myself. I was like, man, this is so genius. There was me, 4 of the people from the gym fighting on the card. So I was like, man, and I was the last person to fight from the gym. So I was like,
main event.
Yeah, so I was like, man, I'm gonna come out to the Rock Boys.
Yeah.
Rock Boys in the house tonight. And now, shit, I might have to cancel Jay-Z. I don't feel like I'm gonna personally cancel him, but I might have to cancel him due to circumstances.
For the crowd, yeah. For the crowd.
Jay-Z, man, I hope it ain't true. Say it ain't so, Jigga. Say it ain't so, Jigga. Diddy, you done. I think you finished, but
yeah.
So I don't know. Usher caught up in it, man.
But I feel like I like that era. I like how.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to come out there and just have some fun, flow a little bit, dance maybe on my way to the cage, and just take that energy into the cage, and also just have the people hype too. Yeah. So you play like Johnny Cash, bro. There's 7 people in the crowd.
They're all.
This guy's about it. Yeah.
They all have the senior discount at Denny's.
They all have.
Hey, no doubt about that. I love seeing my older fans in the crowd. I love it because it's like, man, y'all feeling this?
Yeah.
And typically it's somebody's older uncle or grand, just supporting. But I love it.
But the rest of the crowd is
90% of your crowd
they're just looking.
Yeah, they in the mid 30s to 20s.
Yeah.
And they what the Johnny who?
Johnny who?
This played this convalescent home theme song.
So I'm looking to switch it up right now just because, man, just to get in that mood, just to get the crowd hype a little bit. I'm also trying not to I don't know, man. A lot of the songs I like is have nothing to do with fighting, shit like that, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard.
Well, most songs don't though, really
Well, but nothing that would I don't know, man.
It's I'm going to the club.
Yeah, it's shit
I got 20 baddies under my arm. I'm finna take your girl too. That's
So it's I can't remember who sings it, but on the way here, because I just been going through Spotify listening, and I'm like, oh, it's Mr. Still Your Girl. And I'm like, the beginning of the song sounds so dope, and then I'm like, yo, I can't walk out to that, bro. Yeah, because that's Still Your Girl.
So, people in the crowd, they chiming in on what you walking out to. So they're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, this how this guy feels? And they take it. They might be there with their
girl. They're rooting against
it. Yeah, so they gonna boo you. They're like, oh, this guy think he gonna come out here with this. So, but Trey Songz, I get it. That's what that is. That's Trey Songz.
That type of vibe, you know what I mean?
That's Trey Songz. I think Trey Songz featuring Nicki Minaj. But that's a hype song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People get hyped just hearing it. They might be getting ready to go to the bathroom thinking your fight's like a piss break.
Right.
And they're like, oh, who is this?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and they end up liking you just because of your song selection. They just remember that you walked out to the song.
Unless they're in their 20s. Right?
Nah, they might still like you for this song. They might still like you because
it's
still hype.
They were like, my mom likes this song.
Yeah. My mom used to turn up to this song in the morning getting ready for work.
Yeah.
Before she took me to school. That type of stuff.
Or maybe I'll come out to some Nelly or something, man.
Nelly older than that, though. You thought Trey, this is Trey, when we talk about the timeline, right?
Yeah. Maybe I'm older than I am.
Nelly is back here. This is like later in the timeline.
Okay.
Trey Songz like right here.
Okay.
So if you
going
about
Trey Songz,
yeah, you worried about the timeline.
Yeah. No, if you guys got like a good song that we can vibe to, maybe I'll walk out to it. Leave it below.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Good idea.
Give us some song suggestions on what you think would be something that would be hype that's fitting to our vibe and our personality. Yeah. So here's a suggestion for him. I'll take suggestions too because I always switch it up anyway.
Yeah, you switch yours anyway.
Yeah,
I kind of got just locked into mine. Once I came out to that and I had my first win, my first fight, I was like, yo, this is it. Yeah. I'm always walking out to this song. And I don't know, maybe it scares people or something, bro. I don't know. I just want to change it up a little bit. Just to have some fun while I'm out there and try to take that rhythm into the cage.
I get it though, because you got that, routine.
Yeah, I had that routine, man.
Because my routine, like...
In my head, I think I was bigger in my head than I actually, everybody always knows I come out to this song.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. It's like my family and my team know I came out to that song.
Yeah. But
people see me for the first time. This guy comes out to... Johnny Cash is the man still, man. But...
you can't, this is one of those ones you can't go wrong, but it's just the crowd gonna resonate with it. If that's something you're
I just want the crowd hype, man.
Yeah.
I want everyone to.
But routine, I got routine. It's odd. I shouldn't even say it, but I'm gonna say it. Not that it's a bad thing, but I have these same. It ain't the same actual pair. It's just the same kind of underwears.
Bro.
So I wear these jockey underwear, right? These black jockey boxer briefs for my weigh-in.
Somebody commented on that, bro. For real? Old underwear.
Somebody said that? YouTube
in person? No, in person, bro. They told me in person. I was just like,
yeah, that's me. Hey, that's me. So I swear, I look back in my weigh-in pictures.
It's always in the weigh-in pictures.
Always. I've been wearing them same boxers for 7 years. In the weigh-in.
Bro, I talk about routine.
Yo, man, I have no plans to switch it up. I thought about it this last fight. I was like, nah. I gotta keep these same boxers on. So I've been wearing them for 7 years. If you go and look on the
same brand,
exact same draws. I got 6 pairs.
You got the variety pack.
Yeah, I got 6 pairs of that exact same draws on. So actually, one fight, that fight at Napa, I don't know why I was acting out.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
So I had some shorts, and I don't know what it was about the shorts. I don't know if I just didn't want to put them on or they didn't fit proper.
I think you wanted to wear. We didn't have any Valley Tudo shorts. We didn't have any of the tight shorts at that time.
Yeah.
We just had Muay Thai or the baggy. Back in the day, we had the baggy shorts or whatever that you fought in. And I remember you saying that, I think I'm gonna switch it up. He wanted Valley Tudo shorts, which were they're much shorter, much tighter.
They're like boxer briefs.
They're like boxer briefs, pretty much. Yeah. And I remember you saying that. And then I remember getting to the fight, bro. And you were like, yo, is this cool? I think I'm just gonna go out there like this.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm always like, yeah, cool. Yeah. Do your thing, bro.
Yeah.
But what shorts did you wear, bro?
I wore my boxer briefs,
you wore his boxer
literal
briefs.
underwears.
Straight underwear.
So I had my cup, so the shorts, there's compression shorts. And you slide a cup into them.
There's a little pocket.
Yeah. So you can't wear just that out there. So you have to have something over top.
Yeah.
So what I did was I took my compression shorts, put those on, slid the cup in, and I just literally put the boxers that I wore too over top of them. And they're the same jockey.
Boxer briefs. Yeah.
Boxer briefs. They're the same boxer briefs I wear to my weigh-ins. I just said, fuck, I just put them on. And then I asked Diamond. I think that whole fight is a whole story, right? It was wild. So I'm feeling a certain type of way by the time it's time for me to fight. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna do me. I don't care. Put my literal boxers on over top. So how does this look? Diamond's like, look cool, bro. He tried to be supportive, and I was like,
hey, if you didn't know, you didn't know. You still don't know until now that we're telling you the story.
Exposing myself.
Yeah, there's not a hole in the front of your boxer briefs or anything. They just look like Valley Tudo shorts. But they also look like a brand of Valley Tudo shorts you never seen. you never seen before.
Yeah, those is different.
Nobody else knew. They're like, oh, that food looks comfy as hell out there.
And then the funny thing too is like I'm not. It wasn't a home crowd. We were up in Napa, and there's a hometown guy I was competing against.
I think we should talk about that, man.
We
should just get into that stuff.
Actually, nah, that's too long.
It's not too long.
We got to say that for another episode. But then we got to start from scratch.
It was pretty funny though.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
It was a good story.
And so anyhow, I finally get out to the ring, and I'm like, man, I'm out here in my drawers. I'm fighting this dude in my drawers, man. And so I ended up winning the fight. It was cool.
He beat that dude in his underwear.
In my drawers. Literally underwear, man. I like went to bed in the things, just like.
He drove there to the fight in those same ones.
They announced me as the winner, rushed my ass out of the cage, like, get your ass out. It was no type of love given. But we bring that up, man. We just
routine.
routine. So that's my routine. So yeah, I probably next fight I'm gonna have them saying until there's a hole ripped in them, every last pair, and I'll probably keep working just because that's my thing. Just like that, his song is
my song. I also wear a black cowboy hat to like every fight, or usually I try to wear it to every fight. Yeah,
it looked fresh though. I like it.
So I wear the same hat just because that's like I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to work. Since I put that hat on, it's time to go to work, and it just puts me in that mode of being a coach or being in the corner or like about to whoop some ass. But people have different routines and stuff, but those are kind of some of ours. But anyway, saying all that, we're gonna get into our topics of the day. We're gonna talk about UFC 300. Woo!
That card was a beast, man. Round of applause. Yeah. Really up for the UFC, man.
Man, that card was stacked. I'm gonna pull up who was actually on the card right now, just because that card was so stacked. The prelims, we had Yuri fight. Ex-champ. That guy's just wild, man.
He's a beast.
He just goes crazy. When I watch him fight, I'm like, because he doesn't seem like he takes his time or anything.
No.
Like, there's no filling out process. He's just gonna go try to take your head off.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it makes for a good fight. Aljamain Sterling versus Calvin Kattar. Aljamain moved up in weight after losing his belt to Sean O'Malley.
Featherweight, yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, and he looked good out there. And shout out to him. He did a great job. He said he did what he said he was going to do. So he went out there. He did really good. Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison. I think it's Kayla's first fight in the UFC, right?
Yeah.
Man, I got a special place in my heart for Holly Holm. So whenever she loses, man, I'm like, man, that sucks.
That one was hurtful.
I'm always rooting for her. And she got submitted in the second round, so that kind of sucks. Diego Lopez, he ended up getting the win by knockout in the round one.
I like that dude. He's a prospect. He goes in there and he just has. He looks like he has this belief that he's just gonna buzzsaw everybody until he gets to the top. That's what he's been doing. So shout out to that kid.
Yeah. On the main card we have Bo Nickel, which a lot of people thought maybe he shouldn't have been on the main card. Maybe there was we had like Cody Garbrandt fought, but he was on the prelims, and Cody Garbrandt's a dude, man. Like
Jim Miller and
oh man, that was a great fight too. Yeah. So Bo Nickel went out there. He got his win. He's on his way up. So shout out to that guy. And Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan. That was a great fight too. I always like watching Oliveira go out there and fight.
I mean, it's really, man, like these
main card fights. He ended up losing, but
yeah. These main card fights, like I'm pretty sure y'all know these next ones coming up. Like, there's no way. You had to be even if you didn't know 300 happened last Saturday. Yeah. There's no way if you got social media that you ain't aware of the next one you gonna call. Cause ain't that the next one was Holloway Gaethje, yeah.
Holloway Gaethje, yeah. Woo! Damn. Like this, center of the cage, Man, we've been fans of Max Holloway for a long time. I always root for that guy just because we're around the same weight, and but that guy always puts it on the line, man. He just goes out there, he goes for it, and He's slick as hell. He's the best boxer in the UFC, baby.
Best boxer in UFC, baby.
Count it up. Count it up.
That's a Hawaiian accent. Hey, you know what though? This is what I'll say, man, about that fight. Because that's probably the fight that's going to get the most conversation. That's been the buzz. And the crazy thing is that wasn't the main event.
It wasn't the main event.
Alex Pereira, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yeah.
But the thing about what Max Holloway did against somebody like Justin Gaethje, he was winning that fight.
Who did it too?
Yeah, he was winning that fight the entire fight. I think they only had him drop in one round, I think.
If that, bro.
If that. Which I actually thought he won all of it. I watched it in real time. And so with that, this man waits the last 10 seconds. That little clack clack that you hear, that's like them literally have two 2x4s. Yeah. They clack the wood together because when you're inside the cage, it's hard to like hear.
Yeah. So unless the ref know when to jump in and stop it, like fight's over.
You got 10 seconds.
And unless the fighters know, or unless the coaches know, like, oh, you got 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Prep your stuff. Get your stool. Get all that stuff. Because there's still rounds.
Yeah. So this is the last 10 seconds of the fight.
The entire fight.
The entire fight.
And this guy goes, and this is his signature thing now, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
He goes to the center of the cage. He points to the ground like, "Hey, come in, let's throw." Basically, it was an invitation. It's an invitation. The reason why that's so profound is because he winning the fight, like he could have sat, floated around, moved,
he could have just danced,
avoided him, and locked in the decision.
I remember thinking that. I remember looking at the time. There was 24 seconds left, and he's like circling, like they threw him or they threw a combo or whatever, and they ended up separating.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like, he could just do this.
Yeah, he's good. He good.
And if you watch the UFC or you know who Justin Gaethje is, you know how dangerous he is. Yeah. Even when he's hurt, you know he throws everything into his punches, into his kicks. And in my head, I was just like, just do that. Just do that, man. And he didn't. Last 10 seconds of the fight, this dude points to the center of the cage.
Come on, come get it.
And they just start throwing at each other. And it's not like super technical. They just go for it. They just start throwing.
It was a brawl.
It was a brawl.
And the crazy thing, this is what blew my mind. I think why everybody's like, oh my God, because he was winning. Like it'd be different if he was losing the fight. Yeah. And the only way he could win was to challenge him to come to the center of the ring. Then it's not even that impressive. It's like, hey, you have no choice but to do this. And hope that Justin Gaethje comes in.
That was your only chance.
Yeah, and allows you the opportunity to try to win by knocking him out in 10 seconds left. That wasn't the case. He was going to win that fight.
Yeah,
regardless.
Yeah.
So he risked getting knocked out to allow Justin Gaethje to have an opportunity to knock him out and win the fight. He risked it all just to have that moment. So
what a great moment, though.
Yeah, and the last second of regulation of the fight, he knocks out Justin Gaethje, and that's cold. And to do that to Justin Gaethje, one is like damn near unheard of. He never goes. I think he has one knockout loss?
Maybe. He's one of those guys. He gets hurt, but he's never out.
Yeah,
he's never out.
He's gonna keep walking through and try to kill you. Like you gotta literally separate him from consciousness. Like what happened? Like literally. And so with that, like he knocks him out with 1 second left in the fight, and he invites him in to possibly be knocked out and lose all the 25 minutes and 59 seconds. Yeah, 25 minutes of work pretty much.
And Gaethje's swinging too.
He's trying to kill him because Gaethje knows that he has to knock him out to win. Yep. He knows it. So just that, like, that you're willing to bank on yourself and say, hey, you know what? We're here fighting for the BMF title. BMF stands for a bad motherfucker. That's what it stands for in UFC. Oh, yeah, shit. We went rated R. You can say F one time. I realized that.
Okay.
In the movie, you can say F, or I'm not going to say it again because then you're R-rated. We PG-13. He's trying to keep PG-13. So he gave him that opportunity to knock him out in a BMF title fight. Like how else? Like that's the culmination of what a BMF is, man. Like, so when I seen that, man, I ain't gonna lie, I came up out of my seat. I was like, oh, I couldn't believe it. I was beside myself because.
Oh, dude, I just fed my little boy. My little boy's 3 months now, dude, and I fed him, burped him, got him ready, and all that stuff. And I'm rocking him. He's going to sleep. So I'm like sitting here. I'm looking at my tablet, and I'm like this. And I'm being quiet the whole time, and I can look at him, I can see him, his eyes are doing this. And I'm like, okay, cool, like we're going to bed now. And I'm watching this fight, and then I look down, Dude, as soon as that knockout happens, like I'm super quiet. Everything in the house is quiet. Nothing's going on. I go, oh shit! This dude starts crying. So he's like, oh.
You traumatized.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, buddy. You're good. I was like, what? I was like, you don't understand what just happened, bro.
And you know what? It's one of those moments like,
Dude, I was shocked.
There's no other way to react. Like,
I was nervous because I was like,
oh, like why are you doing this?
Yeah, I was like, oh, dude, like,
why?
If you are gonna lose this fight, it's gonna be right now.
Right now, and it's gonna be your fault.
Like, your fault.
It's gonna be your fault.
People are gonna love you for it, but
they're gonna be like, why?
Yeah, why'd you do that, bro? But yeah, that moment was freaking crazy.
You know what that moment reminds me of?
What?
Some of these names will be too young to even know this movie. The Sandlot, bro.
Okay.
The Sandlot.
What part of the Sandlot?
The Sandlot. When what was the dude's name? The main kid.
Smalls?
Nah.
No.
What they call him? Rodriguez was his name.
The Jet. Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Oh, so he's having a dream. Yeah, Benny the Jet. So y'all gonna have to Google this, some of y'all. I'm like, what the hell is the Sandlot? So for some of y'all that know, right? Benny the Jet falls asleep. He's having a dream, and in his dream, Babe Ruth comes to him. What did they call Babe Ruth in the movie?
They had a bunch of names. The Babe, yeah. They had a bunch of names for him.
Yeah, so Babe Ruth, the Great Bambino.
The Great Bambino.
So he's having a dream, and the Great Bambino comes to him in a dream, and they have a little conversation. But basically, the Great Bambino tells Benny the Jet, he says, "Heroes get remembered, but legends never die."
Legends never die.
Like that's exactly what that is. Like as corny as that shit is, I set that up explaining that. Like that's exactly what that moment was. I was like, man, heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Yeah. That was a legendary moment.
Super legendary, man.
No matter what he does,
he cemented himself in everything, bro. Yeah. He's always been at the top, but that moment right there, that cemented his legacy,
defined his whole career.
His whole career.
Like he can never.
And he's still going. Yeah. He's still going. It's not like he's selling off in the sunset. Yeah.
Like he actually opened the door to like a lot of opportunities just in that moment of seizing the opportunity to be great, and it worked out for him.
Yeah, because now he can sit and wait for a title shot.
Yeah,
at his actual weight, and he moved up in weight for this fight. He moved up in weight. Didn't fight at this weight class before. He moved up, challenged Justin Gaethje, and and won. Now he's got a lot of options now, and he won. They gave a $300,000 bonus.
$600K.
He won $600K.
That's
like fight of the night bonus, knockout of the night, whatever he got.
Yeah, he got double. I think it was double.
Yeah, he doubled.
Plus his purse, because Dana White was. Everybody was like, "Oh, you deserve it. Like, how can you argue against it?"
Nah, yeah, he got paid that night.
You know, it's crazy because like that moment kind of like it's almost like we didn't anticipate this, but last week's episode we were talking about opportunities to be great.
Yeah.
That moment is like what we were like.
Yeah, that guy sees that entire opportunity. He sees that moment.
And he risked down there. He risked a lot. $600K.
$600K.
He risked his opportunities, future opportunities to fight for titles. He risked
winning the actual fight.
Fight.
He risked his health.
Yeah, it's crazy. But you know, high risk. High reward.
High reward, yeah.
And he
that was a very high risk, though.
Yeah, and he banked on himself. Yeah. And how can you be mad at that? There's no way you can be mad at that. So hats off to freaking Max Holloway. Yeah. Plus, I'm a big fan. I've been a fan.
The blessed era.
I was actually sad when he lost to Conor McGregor, and I'm a Conor McGregor fan.
Yeah.
But dude,
what did he call himself? BMF, blessed man forever.
Yeah.
Blessed man forever. Shout out to that dude.
Yeah, dude. I could talk about that fight for the rest of this little episode.
Yeah, that fight was awesome, man.
That wasn't even the main event.
It wasn't even the main event. It should have been.
It could have been.
It could have been, yeah.
Like
definitely could have been.
Low key, like if that would have been the last fight of the card, I would have been so totally content.
I think even Joe Rogan and DC commented on that. They were like, they were talking about how their energy was just zapped from the last two fights.
Oh yeah.
Right after that was Zhang Wei Li. She went out there. She retained her belt.
China versus China.
China versus China.
Yeah, first time ever.
I like how what was her name? Yan. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce her last name. They asked her about the fight, how she felt leading up to it. She said she kind of felt bad that she had to fight another person from China, And when they asked Wei Lee, she just said, "I'm a professional." So, but she went out there, handled business. And the main event was Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill. Damn. Now, I wasn't the biggest Jamal Hill fan for whatever reason. I was just like, whatever. But when this fight got announced and Hill started talking, because he started talking a lot, bro. He was talking.
I actually didn't follow that much there.
Yeah, he was talking mess, bro. He was talking mess, saying he's gonna knock him out, and everyone's scared of him. I remember he did the podcast with Demetrius Johnson. Demetrius Johnson was like, "I think the best way to do it is like take him down and not stand with him," and he was like, "No, I'm gonna stand with him." he's like, he gave him his props and said, "Yeah, he's scary. Yeah, he does this, and he kickboxes really well. But I believe in myself, and I'm gonna go out there and do this." And he kicked Alex in the nuts, and then he
did the low.
Yeah.
Let me cook her.
Told Herb Dean, no.
Let me cook her. Sure. This will be over in a minute.
And then boom, left hook Larry.
That was, and the crazy thing is, dude hit him with his pinky and his ring finger.
Yeah, they slowed it down, and it was like,
he
barely caught him.
That's not right.
And that didn't knock him out and put him on his ass, though. And then he like finished him on top.
That's not right. Somebody flat and put me on my butt with a pinky and ring finger.
It's over, bro.
That's the type of stuff,
bro.
That make me contemplate my whole standing in the cage. That's crazy.
Maybe I'm a wrestler now.
Maybe I'm a chess player.
This guy could just hit you with his pinky.
Yeah, dude. Maybe I'm gonna take up golf.
But
I'm not saying that the shit on Hill.
Yeah, no.
You know, it's just some jokes, but that dude, Alex Pereira Boatan, he's a scary man. Like, straight up, he's a scary dude. The power that he's able to generate is
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
And I don't know if people. I've never been hit by the dude, but to see how he goes about putting people away with strikes, they're not crazy strikes. They're not these wild overhand rights where he's winging them from Florida to California. Yeah. He's just barely cranking his hip over and connecting.
He walks forward.
Yeah, he's not doing nothing fancy or flashy. His head really doesn't move. No, it stays in the same place. He's not hard to hit, doesn't look like, because he doesn't move very much. The problem is that when he touches you,
he possesses that power.
Yeah, when he touches you, he crumbles you. He crumbles people. Like,
and everybody knows that.
Yeah, and I don't know that from experience, obviously, but there's been people that he's competed against. Matter of fact, Adesanya, but who was goddamn it? Who I keep forgetting everybody's name.
Whitaker.
Sean
Strickland.
Sean Strickland. I just seen that little
same thing, same punch, left hook.
He said, I can spar with him. I can stand toe to toe. I can do all these things. The difference is when he touches you, he fucking kills you.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He said that. Sean Strickland ain't one of them type of guys that would just concede to somebody being able to beat you.
But he keeps it real.
He keeps it 100. He kept it 100. So I gotta take him at his word. I ain't never sparred with the dude, but dude is crazy strong.
Crazy power, man.
Props to him, man. Boatan.
So yeah, somebody asked if UFC 300 lived up to the hype.
I gotta give it a 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That card was stacked from the prelims all the way up, and just seeing Max Holloway get that finish.
That was worth it. Like me,
that was cherry on the top.
I paid my $79.99. I paid. But that card was one of those ones where, like, you know what, I feel like I'm gonna get my money's worth.
Yeah, definitely got your money's worth.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like, it was a great card, and there was a lot of fights on there that could have made it worth it. Just that fight alone.
Yeah, a lot of the prelim cards were like main event
caliber.
Main event caliber too. So that was a great night of fights. Speaking of great fights, bro, Mike Tyson, versus RuPaul. Jake Paul. My bad, not RuPaul. Jake Paul.
Might as well be RuPaul. Might be a bad.
Oh, you're not a fan, bro? Man.
I'm not a hater. Hey, man. This is what I'll say about anybody who's out there doing their thing. Because I'll be a hypocrite if I sat here and said, hey, Jake Paul doing this thing, getting this money. He been getting this money, and
Yep.
a lot of other people are getting their money because they've got associated with him and even linked up and matched up with him in fight. They getting paid.
Yeah.
Tyron Woodley, all these other
Twice.
people, whose names I don't even freaking know. They got paid more than they've ever been paid because of the platform that Jake Paul has created.
Yeah.
So, hey man, hats off to that. I'm all about people.
Big following, big platform.
Yeah, people getting their money. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
What gives me that cringe is that Mike Tyson's my dude. That's my guy, man. Like, Mike Tyson is one of the dudes when I started following fighting, like I really said, man, let me commit to this. Let me find out about this lifestyle. He was one of the guys that I started following his philosophy. I started following like his story, how he became how he started, how he became what he was at his greatest to who he is now. And I'm like, I was fascinated. Like I was so enthralled that it encouraged me to pursue where I'm at now. So to see him essentially put his legacy on the line to fight somebody like Jake Paul.
Do you think that tarnishes his legacy if he loses?
You know what? Man, this is tough. I've been like thinking about it. I think there's an argument for it. Because Mike Tyson is in my opinion still, because it's just his legacy.
The baddest
man on the planet. People still like hearing Mike Tyson, like that name, it causes fear.
Yeah. Like,
man, I would never, like, people was attest to it today. I would never want to step in the ring with that man because he's just a dangerous MF. He was the guy. Built for war. And so to go up against, Jake Paul, and then lose, and then in the way that he can lose, like he could potentially get knocked out by Jake Paul.
Yeah. By a YouTuber.
By Jake Paul. That's like, to me, that's gonna be like personally hurtful. So man, I hope he can like find one more, still be the dog and the monster that I like have grown up knowing Mike Tyson to be, and show up. Was it July 20th?
Something.
It's July 20th.
I don't even know the date.
And destroy Jake Paul. I'm hoping to see it because either way, Jake Paul's still finna get paid. And
they're both gonna get paid.
Yeah, Mike Tyson's gonna get paid. But man, it just keeps Mike Tyson's legacy intact. Because I ain't gonna question Mike Tyson's legacy. Like Mike Tyson's still a guy regardless of the result.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 58 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't think it tarnishes his legacy at all. Because I feel like if he does go out there and lose,
almost like his
whatever. Whatever. It helps Jake Paul out. I just like, yeah, man, at least he made some money. He probably made a lot of money on it.
It hurts, man.
But, okay, who do you think is going to win? Not who we all want.
If I take emotions out of it, I'm completely objective.
Yeah.
You got to go with an age advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I would say just because of the age advantage, and Jake Paul he's not like a weak guy. You know what I mean? I would say he might have the endurance advantage because of the youth. He might have the comparable strength. I still feel like Mike Tyson's pretty strong dude.
Yeah, I think he's probably strong.
Yeah, he's probably stronger. Yeah. But how long can he keep up that strength advantage? You know what I mean? Like, because he's not as young as me. So with all those factors, I have to give the edge to Jake Paul slightly. But that all depends on how deep the fight goes. Because I say in the early rounds, I give the advantage to Mike Tyson. His boxing IQ is way higher than Jake Paul's. I say his strength is probably higher than Jake Paul's in the beginning of the fight. And I want to say his style is problematic for Jake Paul at the beginning, just because that peekaboo style and him being able to work those angles and light him up.
Well, nobody's really like pushed him, right?
Jake Paul?
Yeah. Well,
he fought
he fought Fury. Yeah.
That was.
And he lost to a real boxer.
Yeah.
Somebody who's a real boxer, he lost. I know he just had a fight, but honestly can't remember the dude he fought. I don't know the guy. Somebody said he's an Uber driver. I don't know if that's true or not.
Hey, I saw the Uber driver. You got paid. You got paid. So.
But I mean, he beat Ben Askren. who's not a boxer, never was a boxer, and knocked that guy out. He knocked out Tyron Woodley.
The basketball player, who was that guy name? That was like his second fight.
Yeah, I don't even know.
He beat that.
So the caliber of people that he's fought, I know he's trying to build his credit off of like, oh, I beat this guy who's an Olympic champion, but I don't know if those were real fights or not. In my opinion, I don't know if they were real or not. Boxing's kind of weird, but I know who I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for Mike Tyson. Hope he goes out there and he just like knocks the dude out, and we all just celebrate and go crazy after, like it's a Max Holloway fight or something.
Yeah.
To have one more Mike Tyson knockout highlight reel would that's like cherry on top of the year, bro. That's awesome.
And I feel like this probably be his last one too.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely gonna be his last.
It's probably gonna be his last one. So
he fought Roy Jones Jr.
I feel like he won that one.
He
won that one, despite how the decision came out.
Yeah. I don't know if they had like an agreement or something, going into that fight, maybe, but it was a good one for the fans a little bit. Aside from the commentary, that commentary was terrible. Man, the commentary was terrible. But going into this one, you've seen like training footage of Tyson hitting the mitts, going crazy on the bag and stuff. He looks like he's in shape. He looks like he's taking it serious, way more than the last one he had. I feel like he's like really serious about this one. So hopefully he can go out there and get this one done, man. That'd be freaking awesome. And then like what's Jake Paul gonna say after that? Like, dude, you were supposed to win. The guy's like 30 years older than you. He hasn't fought in this long. You've been out here, you're doing this.
You know what he gonna say. He's like, it was Mike Tyson.
It was Mike Tyson, yeah, that's true.
There's narrative for both ends of it, Like, if he wins, then, oh yeah, I'm the greatest, I'm this and this and that. And Mike Tyson, well, he's 58, that's not Mike Tyson's prime.
Yeah, that's true.
You fought him for 30 years past his prime, what you talking about? So, I mean, there's narratives for either end, but it's...
I feel like he has more to lose than Tyson.
Oh yeah, because he's really aspiring to make something out of it. He's like really wanting to fight. He called out Canelo Alvarez like a year ago. Yeah. So he's really trying to be serious about it. Hey man, props to you though. Like that's what you want to do, but you can't take this loss to Mike Tyson, 58-year-old Mike Tyson, and anybody take you serious about those pursuits. Or if anything, it's going to push you back. I would imagine, because that's just the way it works. Yeah. That's the way it works. So he has to win. He has to win if he really has those aspirations to have those real matchup against
real boxers.
Legitimately real valid boxers. So and we'll see what happens. But I'm going for Mike Tyson too. I'm putting an official stamp on it for Mike Tyson. Hey, what's I just going for Mike Tyson. I'm leaving it at that.
Yeah. Wow. Going for Mike Tyson. You gonna put money on it?
Yeah, man, I put like shoot, man. Give me a couple of them adult beverages, man. I'm feel bold, man. I might have to put like $100. My podcast ain't popping off like that just yet.
Not yet, bro.
Not like that. So I ain't putting bands on it. I'll put what's $100 called? It's not even a stack.
That's not even a stack.
That's how broke I am. I don't even know. A stack is like 1,000. Stack is like 1,000, right? Yeah. So I don't know, $100. I just call it $100 on there. So y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all probably up on game.
Yeah, let us know who you think is gonna win in that.
Yeah. Tell us. I want to know what y'all opinion in the comments.
Maybe we should put a poll up.
Yeah. Tyson
versus Paul. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Not who you think is gonna win, or not who you want to.
Who would you put $100 on?
Yeah. Who are you gonna put $100 on?
Yeah, because that's when it really matters.
When you have to put that money up.
Yeah, you're going to lose something. It's going to hurt. Because then you take your feelings out of it. Like, yeah, man.
I would still put money on Tyson. Screw it, man.
Yeah.
We'll go out there.
Oh, it's funny. That's like, I'm falling back to the UFC fight.
Okay.
So earlier today, man, I was scrolling through Instagram. And I follow Shannon Sharp's podcast that he has with Ocho Cinco. Did you see that?
Oh yeah. Oh bro, yeah.
It was funny. Oh man. So
Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, Ocho Cinco. So man, if y'all ain't seen it, go check it out, man. Like Shannon Sharp, I think they call it Club Shay Shay.
Club Shay Shay.
Club Shay Shay. So Shannon Sharp, man, he's a funny dude.
Yeah.
So him and Ocho Cinco, both football players, former football players, they have a podcast together. And so the little snippet in the episode is that Shannon Sharp asks Ocho Cinco, he's actually no.
Yeah,
Ocho,
yeah,
vice versa. Ocho Cinco asked Shannon Sharp, son, hey, so if I was to fight Max Holloway, you know, what round do you think he'll beat me in? 1, 2, or 3?
Or how do you think I would do?
Yeah. How do you think I'd do? You know, will he take me out at 1, 2, or 3? So he already conceded like he'll probably beat me.
We said he goes. I was a state champion in wrestling.
82.
82. State champion in wrestling in 82. And he's like, you already know I got those hands.
Yeah.
He's like, you already know, Shannon, I got those hands. And Shannon Sharp tells him, 30 seconds.
Yeah. And so Ocho Cinco's face, he got on sunglasses, so you can't see his eyes, right? He like sitting there, with mouth open like this. Huh? He's like, 30 seconds till he gets you out of there. Submission in 30 seconds. Like, he ain't cracking a smile.
Nothing,
serious.
Super serious.
So Ocho Cinco said, why you disrespecting me, man? He's like, he 30 seconds, man. 30 seconds. He's like, so Ocho Cinco get mad. He's like, you think Max Holloway can beat me? And so Shannon Sharp, without cracking a smile, nothing, serious. He's like, yeah, he beat the brakes off me. And 2 people just like you right after. So, oh man, that had me dying.
Shannon Sharp's funny as hell, man.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
so then Ocho says after that, he's like, but you know what? Man, I'll tell you, Max, if you free before your next fight, if you got time, give me a call. I want to spar. I want to spar with you. So I can show Uncle Shannon.
He's like, we're going to record it too. We're going to film it. Bro.
Hey, man, best of luck to you, Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, best of luck, man. Good luck to you, bro.
I hope Max Holloway don't see it, or he just laughs and, you know, get hi. Yeah. And then it never happens, because I think that's bad. I got to go with Shannon Sharp on that one, man. Yeah. I like you. I love you, Ocho Cinco, but don't do that one, bro.
Yeah, I saw that same clip, man. I was laughing my ass off.
I probably replayed that thing like 10 times.
That was funny, man.
Hilarious.
Yeah. There's levels to this game, man. There's levels to this. People think they can just get in there with whoever. You'll see Sean Strickland. He posts it all the time. People come to his gym just mouthing off. Or people talk to him on Twitter or Instagram and they like badmouth him. He'll be like, come on out there. Come to the gym. And then honestly just like, it's kind of, it would be funny to see Max Holloway and Ocho Cinco go at it. They'd probably talk a little shit and then Max would beat him up. But when Sean Strickland does it, he just like,
he beats people.
Yeah, he hurts people.
Like he's not being
playful. Trying to teach him a lesson.
He's not being playful. Yeah. He whooping their ass and it's very lopsided. It's almost kind of
very lopsided.
It's kind of jacked up to watch, but it's like, yeah, man, these people asked for it.
Yeah, if they weren't in a gym, in a ring, and that happened like on the street, people would call the cops.
Yeah, they would call the cops.
They would call the cops.
That's how bad it is. Yeah. But these people are showing up. They asking him for that ass whooping, so you can't feel bad for him. Yeah. I'm watching it knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then seeing him just mollywop these guys. He's not giving them no mercy. There's what's his name? The podcaster, another dude. Sneeko.
Yeah.
So Sneeko, I guess, walked up on him at some point, and then they had some venue. Sean Strickland wasn't feeling it. So I guess some more conversations happened. They end up deciding to have a sparring session. So then Sneeko and this guy Sneeko probably like 165, 170, whatever. But they decided they were just going to do some stand-up, boxing gloves, and throw some hands. So Sneeko shows up. Give him credit where credit's due. He shows up to wherever location. Sean Strickland is there. They get inside a cage, I think it was. And they go 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and Sean Strickland, he probably like 220 when they in there.
And you can tell he's not, at first, he's not trying at all.
No, he's not doing nothing.
He's walking forward. He's basically just talking the whole time, blocking punches. Sneeko's going for it. He's really throwing. And you could just tell.
The last 30 seconds, he's like, you know what's coming.
You know what's coming.
And he's just talking shit to him.
Like, how does it feel that you're about to be really hurt right now? Yeah. Or you're about to have a really bad day?
Yeah, he's basically like giving them the countdown. Like, the last 30 seconds of this round, I'm finna give it to you. And Sneako's still standing there, whatever, trying to do it. So as soon as that time comes up, man, Sean Strickland just lets loose. And he let loose on him like,
wow.
Like he's like, yeah, it's a fight.
Yeah.
And Sneako was just getting blown today, man. It was ugly. It was almost low key hard to watch.
Yeah.
That's
He's
how
like turning his head. He's like turning his back to him.
Yeah.
He's still getting hit.
Sean Strickland ain't letting up. And so, hats off to Sneako though. He stayed in there. He took it. His corner tried to throw in the towel.
Oh, he ignored the towel.
Yeah, he ignored the towel. Sean Strickland ignored the towel. He said, nope, he getting this work. So he lit him up some more. Yeah. Sneako didn't try to run. He didn't try to quit taking a knee. He just endured it.
Yeah. He looked out of it though.
Yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt.
What the hell?
And so, with all that said, yeah, there's levels to this game.
Yeah. Yeah, probably don't challenge, especially people at their caliber, man.
Yeah, those dudes.
We challenge the champion, the ex-champion, and Max Holloway. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a cool story to tell. You know, if you're an average Joe, like, oh yeah, man, Sean Strickland, remember that video I got a Sean Strickland whoop my ass and went viral.
I guess, man.
Yes. Cool. But yeah, this just something to be mindful of, levels to this game. If you just an average Joe and you, even if you want to come to the gym and train, right?
Yeah, leave your ego outside.
Please leave it outside.
We have a sign up on our door right before you enter the boxing ring. It says, "Leave your attitude outside," or "Leave your ego outside." One of those. And damn, it's true.
You say that?
Yeah, right above the door, man. Leave your attitude outside.
I see it, man.
Yeah, this guy, he just ignores it. He ignores everything. But that's damn good advice. Don't come in to any gym, any business, and think you're just gonna beat people up or have an attitude. That goes with training too. If you're trying to train and shit's going on out there, you got a bad attitude outside. Take a deep breath before you walk in, because it makes for a bad training day.
It does.
You know what I mean? If you're even if you're just having a shitty day and you bring that into the gym, or you take that into your job, or you take that home with you, it kind of just sits there and kind of throws off everything. You know what I mean? So have a good mental space before you go into anywhere.
Yeah, and the difference between those other environments and a gym, like a gym like this.
Yeah. Those
other environments, there's not that inherent risk of physical harm.
Yeah, there's no physical consequence.
Yeah, you're gonna be like with attitude, and somebody's gonna be like, "Man, John's an asshole today," and then they're gonna walk away and then talk about you at the water cooler.
Yeah.
You come in here with that, and you let that translate in how you're training, how you're dealing with people. There is a high likelihood that there's gonna be a problem, and it's gonna result in physical harm.
Yeah.
Like people will hurt you. Not so much in this gym, because that's not really our environment. We tend to kind of say, "Hey, man, get up out of here, check that." Won't even engage. But there's other places where you go in there and you can get that work, and it's gonna be a bad day for you. So just something to be aware of, and that's for just all aspects of life, but especially in combat sports.
Yeah.
Because we see that. Like I've seen that a lot. And granted, I'm not saying I'm gonna have bad days. I'll come in here and have bad days. What I will do is I'll go and decompress. I'll go hit the bag for a little bit. I'll work myself through that. Exert some physical energy to get myself in the right mind space. Like, okay, cool.
You see Marcus with his headphones in, and he's got his hood up, and he's just on a bag by himself. Let him go through his routine right there, because if you mess with him right now, hey Marcus, you want to spar? You're probably gonna catch some hands a little bit.
I'm not really that dude. Like I'm always the dude. Like even when I'm on the receiving end of like that type of energy, I just try. And I'll kind of laugh my way through it. I know what it is, and I'll kind of let it. And eventually, what happens is the guys tire out, and they'll get that out of their system, and then they'll wind down.
Yeah. So
I'm experienced to kind of feel that what it is, and not get myself hurt. So like I won't pop off. That's just maturity and experience. But yeah,
you hit me, bro.
That's different, man. You always got it coming, bro. You come up on me acting real crazy sometimes, bro. Coming up on my six.
Yo, bro.
Got the shoulders all tense like this.
Yeah, what's up, bro? You trying to spar today?
Yeah, you did that on Tuesday. But yeah, anyhow, we won't harp on that. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So UFC 300, great freaking card. comment below if you got some good songs that would get the crowd hype, or what you would like to hear somebody walk out to, and then maybe I'll go through them and see if they resonate with me, and yeah, maybe I'll walk out to one of them. Mainly because I just want to change it up a little bit.
Know what would be cool? Like whoever comes out, like if it's 2-3 songs, like your top 2 favorite out of that list, and then put a poll.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
So make sure you guys comment below. Leave me some good songs to walk out to. Don't be funny with it. Like don't. Yeah, come on, man.
I'm gonna try to get you.
It's my career, man.
I didn't even think about it. Why? See it.
I'm not coming out to that. I'm not coming out to Barbie girl or nothing like that. Just something to get the crowd hype. Comment below who you think is gonna win, Mike Tyson or Jake Paul.
I want to know y'all opinion on that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Hopefully, I'm praying it's a good one, man.
I hope so.
I'm praying it's a good one.
Regardless, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it
no matter what.
And it's on Netflix, like so. I think it's free, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's free, but that's cool as hell.
Yeah, if you have Netflix, I'm assuming it's free, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out.
But I'm gonna watch it one way or another. You know what I mean? I'm gonna watch it.
Hey, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Again, today we're just having some fun talking a little bit. Comment below if you want to hear that Napa story, because that shit was crazy. Marcus is fighting Napa. I'm not sure how many years ago, but that was a great fight, great story.
We just have story time segments.
Yeah, we're gonna have story time segments.
Yeah, we got a few of them we can share. Yeah.
But go for it.
No, actually, no, you good.
Okay, but yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow Beyond the Rounds on Instagram. Make sure you go to check out beyondtherounds.com. Yeah, thank you to Rain Energy for keeping us energized as much as we can be after hard camps and stuff. Shout out to Colin, Neto, and Lily. They got fights coming up in about a week. And shout out to David Herrera Jr. He's fighting this Sunday. He should be coming back with some Junior Olympics gold in boxing. So let's go, baby. With all that being said, thank you guys very much. Thank you for being here. Live better and peace.
Peace.